Our microphone's on? We are ready, thank you. And you're all set?
Yes, thanks.
All right, then we will call this meeting to order at 7:01. And can you call the roll call, please?
Dorothy? Oh, sorry, she's not here. Kim?
Here.
Fred?
Here.
Jim?
Here.
Ellen?
Here.
Right. And then did everybody receive the April 15th minutes?
Yes.
All right, everybody have a chance to review. Do I have a motion to approve? A second?
Second.
Kim?
Yes. Oh,
Fred?
Fred. Jim,
Yes.
whatever.
Jim?
Yes.
Ellen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the copy down. If you folks could sign and I get it back, would be great.
All right. So for our stage audience, we have a statement of policy I have to read. As is the adopted policy of the Berkshire Township Zoning Board of Appeals, all applicants will be granted the opportunity to make their formal presentation. Following the applicant's presentation, preliminary questions or points of clarification from the commission will be allowed. The audience will then be granted an opportunity to comment. Each individual will be granted 3 minutes. We ask that you be brief and to the point. The chairperson may limit repetitive comments and close public comments after a reasonable time. The commission will ask questions and take action if needed. And so with that, if anybody who's going to testify, we're just going to have you stand and raise your right hand so you can be sworn in. And I think I have to do the swearing in, right? Okay.
Yes.
So if you can just, whoever's speaking.
Well, I'll let him speak, but just in case.
Okay, all right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
All right, thank you. So we are here for new business application number 26-085, Lucy and Ross LaPerna. This is a request for variance on the rear yard setback. The request is for 30 feet to 10 feet. Did everybody receive the application?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So with that, we will, David, do you want to say anything on it?
Well, I just want to comment that this is similar to what we've had, other issues in Cheshire Woods. I think you can look at the drawings and see what we're into. So to follow proper procedure, the applicant needed to come in and ask for a variance so they can utilize their backyard.
If you want to address the application, can you state your name for the record?
Ross LaPerna, 1694, Summerford.
All right.
I have these questions here, so I'm just going to read off the questions 1 through 7, and we kind of did our answers in advance. But whether the property in question will yield a return, or whether there could be beneficial use of the property without the variance, there's really no use of our backyard, because where we're set back, if you measure 30 feet from the property line, it's like 6 feet from the house. There's no use of the backyard other than a grass area. So there's no outdoor living space.
This is what you had submitted, right? This is the...
Correct. Yeah, we're looking at that lower corner of that patio.
Okay.
And then whether the variance is substantial, if you saw where our property lies, we have a neighbor as you're facing our house to the right, a traditional neighbor, next door neighbor, but to the left. To the right of our house is green space with a trail. Behind us is that green space. So we really, well, there is a next door neighbor. He's next to us, but there's 50, 60 yards of green space, and in the back also. So where some of the developments, the houses, you can see right in the backyard, we're not going to butt up against anybody. And then so it doesn't really impinge on anything. Nothing would be torn out. It's our property. It's just grass right now and rocks. Would the essential character of the neighborhood be altered? Whether adjoining properties under the comprehensive plan for the community would suffer substantial detriment as a result of the variance? No, it's the same answer. Nobody can really see us the property is just our house is kind of odd because we have the garages in the front that sticks, that's a side load that sticks out. So I was in the backyard, and as you look down, you can see the engineer's line of several of the houses. We're back of that just because of the layout of the house. There'd be no detriment to government services. Nobody goes back there. Did we know of the zoning restriction? No, maybe that's our fault for not doing the due diligence. There's, when we went through the normal procedures to buy the house. It was a kind of a post-COVID house. We've been there for a little over 6 years now. Does the property owner purchase the property with knowledge? No, sorry about that. Whether the owner's predicament feasibility can be obviated through some method and other variants. There's no other way to make a patio back there without this variance. Obviously you can't go to either side, and there's no way we're gonna get a patio in the front yard. And whether the spirit and the intent behind the zoning requirement would be observed and substantial justice done by granting the variance. By granting the variance, the committee would allow us to have a backyard outdoor living space, which is currently impossible. With this rule, we were unaware when we purchased the house. We're empty nesters now, except for a 5-year-old dog. So it's not like, there's not teenagers having parties back there. It'll be us back there, hopefully with a fire pit, and we just enjoy being outside. Drive by the house now, you find us doing something in the front yard. And the plan was always to expand into the backyard. And again, I think we're in a unique situation because of that green space, which is not like a lot that's gonna be sold. That's permanent green space, and that's really it, unless you have any questions for me.
Can I add a couple things?
Sure, if you could come up here and you state your name for the record.
My name is Lucy Leprano. Oh, nice loud.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not, okay, all right. Well, point of clarification, it's really technically not green space, it's woods. So you can't see a house through the back. When you look out to the back, you see woods. When you look to the right, you see woods. When you look to the left, you see our neighbor. So it's woods. The other point that I'd like to make on a personal note is I have adult children, 26, 23, and 20. And they don't come. Because if they come, they have to sit in our little man cave downstairs that, we don't go outside because you're either sitting in the front or you're sitting in the man cave. So I'd love to be able to host them and their significant others, whoever they're dating, and have a nice barbecue. Can't do that. And so that's our main reason, is to just have a space to have some fun in our backyard.
All right, do I have any questions? Go ahead, Jen.
It's basically for our illustrious leader over there. Were the neighbors notified? I didn't note that. Did I miss that?
No, they supplied the addresses, they were notified. We added a couple that were kind of like on the borderline of the 200 feet. I went in and added them, and I've not heard word from anybody.
Okay. Have you addressed him? Okay.
I actually had a word with the neighbor, who's the only one that we really have a neighbor, he's right next door. Jeff, don't know their last name, but Jeff, I forgot their last name, sorry. He said, I don't care, so he doesn't care. I mean, you can call him and ask, I guess.
Did you talk to somebody?
I talked to Jeff, and then the Whalens, who actually used to own the house, they moved across the street. So they were downsizing and we were downsizing simultaneously. So they live across the street, and they were unaware of that situation as well, by the way.
You'll see, the only people that, you'll see it in the winter, when you can see through into everybody's house. But right now, there's no way to tell we have neighbors.
Yeah, this is not uncommon in that neighborhood. Does HOA?
Approved.
Yes, got a full approval from HOA.
I have that on my desk.
Okay. Did I get you to your question, Jim?
That answers that point.
Yeah.
Would you kind of just share with us what are you planning to do with this area? Is it a raised deck? Is it a concrete patio? Tell us just a little bit about
It's gonna be a concrete patio with a fire pit. It's just gonna be smooth. Our backyard kind of slopes down, so they're gonna build it straight out, have steps up to it, and then then outside of what's really the first floor door, the kitchen door, there'll be a deck on one part of it. So you'll have deck, the deck stairs will go down to the patio. There'll be no raised chimneys or anything like that. The plan for the fire pit will be like 4 feet high, but it's just a concrete pad, and then we'll landscape around the border of it.
I think you have do we have the drawings in the packet? Okay.
And then, on your drawing, I was having a little difficulty with the dimensions. The one side here, we're saying, I think it's 22 feet. And it looks like the line might have been relocated on the drawing here.
I don't have a copy of the drawing in front of me, I'm sorry.
Is that the man from Maxima who did, he did, the Maxima Concrete Company who came in for the permit?
Can I take a look at yours?
Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at it this way.
Did he redraw that? I don't know.
I don't know, I don't know where the 22, I don't recognize the 22. Because the plan is,
I don't know, I think this came from the
unless it is
company.
22.
Well,
I'm sorry.
the arrows on the north and south side, you got 22 feet from the property line, the other one's 21. Inside the drawing, they've got 22 feet, but there's a notch in the house. So you got 22 on that side, and the other side would be 20.
Yeah, it's a real small, yeah, like you come out,
It's 2
it's a
feet.
bump out where yes, correct. That's what that comes from.
So the intent is to come 20 feet off the back of the house?
To the property, from 10 feet from the property line, yes.
Yes.
Right, so
Is that more or less than 20 feet?
From the back of the house, it's more than 20.
Oh, you're saying it's 22 feet, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
because of the setback on the house. But
Oh,
it looks like it's
oh,
20 feet
okay.
off the other side of the house.
Correct, yes.
To the side.
Off of this side.
Yeah, see, because there's a.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Sorry, we weren't trying to pull a fast one.
Well, this is a case where, like, there's a lot more down there, that the back of the house is right on the no-build line.
Okay.
I mean, you can't put steps out the way they have built these homes. And the homes are bigger than what the lots were designed for, so it's creating problems. The 10-foot is the easement in the back for drainage. They cannot affect it. That's really doing the math where, we talked about it, I suggested the 20 feet to get in what they wanted to do.
And then they jumped the gun a little bit, but somebody must have called because we had the dig line done for the utilities. That obviously doesn't affect that. Does that answer your question? I'm sorry.
He's got a puzzled look on his
Yeah,
face. Just so I don't understand, this is 20 and this is 22, is that what you're saying? This is 20 and this is 22?
That's what it looks
Correct.
Because
Looks like it's
because of
been
this
drawn
divot in the
back.
house.
Yeah, the 20 is not written on there, but the 22 is.
Okay, so this is 20 and this is 22.
Okay.
Yes,
So
'cause then you
the
had that-
question is it intended to come out to the edge of the house on the south side?
Yes.
And that's not what that shows. And that's my.
It won't, no, will it?
He's talking about
I
right
don't think,
here.
I don't think
Yeah.
it will come completely out here, I don't think so.
No, it doesn't go to the edge of the, I don't know, south side, the left side of the house as you're facing it. It does not go to the edge of the house. It'll come short of that.
This is-
They are not allowed to come past the side of the home.
Okay,
In that set aside area.
well.
We wouldn't want it to
it's
either, because that would
less
be
than
ugly.
that. I just want to be sure when you're inspecting it. Are we authorizing them to come to the edge of the house, or as it's shown there?
They're
22
already
feet
authorized
off
by code that they can come to the edge of the house. Their variance is asking for the depth. from 30 to 10. But if they grant that variance, if you grant that variance, then they can still come as far to the edge of the house if they want. They don't have to come to the edge of the house.
Shouldn't the drawing represent what's being requested?
The drawing represents the variance request.
Right. The variance, as I understand it, is this part, we're not looking
Yeah.
here, we're looking at this.
Yeah.
Right, from here to here is 30 feet. They're requesting to come out 20 and leaving that 10-foot easement. So I'm not sure that because the variance request is for the 20 feet, that we should even be talking about the sides, because that just wasn't on the application.
I mean, I'd have to go home and look at this side, that side of the house by the neighbor.
The plan is not to, the drawing represents the plan, so if you see in that corner, it actually comes up short of the edge of the house.
So it's going to come to the edge of the house on the right-hand side, but not the
But
left-hand
not on the
side.
left.
Correct.
And I agree with Kim.
Right, but the request for the variance is from the back of the
Yeah.
house, yeah.
If that variance is granted, then the contractor has to come in with his drawings.
Okay. Could I have my plan? then?
Oh, I can autograph it for you too.
You wanting to vote?
All right, do we have any other questions?
David, this is very similar to every other application we've had in Cheshire when people want to put a deck, a patio, or a pool.
Yes,
So it's,
and this has gone over, so I went back Monday and reread the language in the final development plan again to make sure that I'm not making a mistake. And it simply says, in that no-build zone, no decks, no patios, no pools. What else would you want to put in?
a little building or.
Nothing can be built in that no-build zone. And that's where, you remember, Jim, you got to return the one for the model home for Trinity.
Yeah.
And I said, why in here? And at the same time, we talked, why don't you just do the whole thing
For the
down
whole
here?
subdivision.
And they did not want to do it. So, Trinity just didn't want to get involved in it. It's frustrating to me, and it's frustrating to the owners.
Right. It's
Uh,
an extra
Costs
layer.
Trinity money though.
Well, they paid $750 for the variance.
Yeah.
They could have paid $750 and asked for everything. I tried to explain that, but they couldn't figure the math out.
Who, us?
No, no.
No,
No, Trinity.
Oh, Trinity.
Trinity could have gotten.
Yeah, I mean, I have to tell you, I've kind of been looking around, I walk my dog every day, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's
That
been,
looks
I
like
can
it's-
tell there's been a
I
lot.
mean, right, you know, and then I do see some homes that just have a little like, half, like steps out the back, like, and it looks terrible. You know, and it's not welcoming or anything to, because they just have little 3 steps out their back door.
Right.
Well, we're gonna have one
Yeah, to the
on
grass.
Renberry probably next month. Kind of the same situation. But we have to follow what that final development plan is.
Right.
There was an easier way to solve it, but the developer didn't want to do it.
Well,
I don't understand that.
employed.
Yes.
Keeps us employed. All right,
I'll make a motion to approve.
all right,
I'll
all
second that motion.
right.
Kim,
Yes.
Fred,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Ellen.
Yes, Jim, don't you have to make a formal, accept it?
Okay, I'll make a formal statement. Make a motion to approve application 26085 in regards to a rear patio / deck. Make that motion to approve.
And then I have Ellen second.
Yes.
And we'll vote again.
Sure.
Kim,
Yes.
Fred,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Ellen.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you. Have fun with your
My
kids.
dog says thank you,
Yes.
and my kids say, okay.
Will
Now
you still
you
be
have-
able to do it this year?
That's the
We
plan.
hope so.
Yeah, that's the plan. Thank you all very much.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Figure out